This video is brought to you by Faria.
Another month has passed, and we're another month closer to the creation kit being released. But its absence hasn't stopped this community's talented and creative modders from working hard to make some really ingenious stuff. And we've got changes to your user interface, a new way of living in your settlements, and a blast from the past in the shape of a suit of power armor, and something that entirely changes how you fight in the game. But let's kick things off with an entirely new type of weapon. It's a well-documented fact that when fighting bad guys, medieval ballistic weaponry is always the choice of the most awesome characters. Well, now you can join the club with Crossbows of the Commonwealth. This is one of the most popular mods of the past and brings fully functional and nicely animated handheld ballista into the game. You can add attachments to them at your workbench and even load it with flaming bolts. If you enjoy a stealthy style of play, or you're more of a sniper looking for something new in your arsenal, then this is a really great mod to install, and simply put, Crossbows are awesome.
I'm sorry, who are you? We're the folks with the crossbows.
The second mod of this month is DefUI. This is the merging of two previous mods called DefHUD and DefInv, and allowed the user to customize the look of the heads-up display to their liking, and the INV overhauled the inventory system in a way many players found to be more appealing. In my opinion, one of the best changes in DefHUD is the optional feature to display scrap components beneath items in the world, and this makes it much easier to know what item contains what before picking it up, and makes scavenging for components much simpler. DefInv modifies the Pip-Boy, container, and barter interfaces, and when combined with a sorting mod, it adds more tabs to containers and separating things like guns and grenades into their own sections. In the Pip-Boy, it adds the option to roll up all items with a specific sorting tag into one. For example, you can combine all your keys into a key ring that can be expended when needed but doesn't take up loads of inventory space when you're viewing it. The same can be done with things like explosives. One of the coolest mods to come out last month has got to be Basement Living. This mod adds 10 standalone basements and bunkers to the game, each with their own workshops and craftable door hatches, allowing you to place entrances to your new home in the settlement of your choice. The basements themselves are their own interior cells that you'll load into when activating the door, much like entering any building in the Commonwealth that's not part of the open world. And you can redecorate the basement in any way you like, and it makes a really great home base that feels included in the rest of the settlement, but separate and private, giving you a space to really call your own. The armor that terrorized the Capital Wasteland in Fallout 3 is back. The Enclave X-02 power armor is beloved by many of the players of Fallout 3, and you can bring that intimidating and iconic look into Fallout 4. Right now it works much like any other power armor in the game, and it uses most of the same mods, and it's made up of 6 pieces. It does have one new mod called Storm Actuator, which allows you more speed whilst in combat at the expense of the wearer's health. And there's an epic looking paint job called the Squad Sigma Coat, which will give you a boost to your strength. The mod's creator said there are many more things to add to the power suit, so by the time you watch this video, it could be even more amazing, so definitely check this one out. If you're looking for something to really mix up your gameplay experience, this next mod could be for you. Take Cover brings the third-person cover-based mechanics you might have experienced in other games into Fallout 4. You can hide behind both short and tall walls, peek out of cover to take a shot, blind fire or toss grenades from behind a barrier, or even vault over waist-high barricades. There are a few issues as you might expect, but with the limited technology that's currently available to modders, this is incredibly freaking amazing. And if you're into those third-person cover-based shooters, this could be the essential Fallout 4 mod for you. So now you're part of the medieval sharpshooters club. Your UI is much more improved, and you've got a cozy basement with technically makes you a basement dweller, but not really. But you get to return to that at the end of the day, and you can scare the hell out of people in your Enclave power armor and a new third-person cover-based combat tactics. That's insane. And I think that's enough for this episode, but let us know what your favorite mods of the past month have been and what you'd like to see in the future. As always, this is Dash for Kerr saying thanks for watching and enjoy the game.
This video was brought to you by Faria. The strategy card meets living board game. Get early access now on Steam and G2A. To find out more about the game, check out the videos on the left or visit the Faria link in the description below.